That's a nasty little turn up, and I think it was actually R8 who did a chunk of damage from that off angle to be able to seal his fate. Oh no, I'm seeing 4 players alive on Kaya. Maybe the res was there after all.
Yeah, it did come through. Tanky, though, knows this location. Looks to send some nades over the top. It's a pretty nadeable position, but he has limited sightlines on this with the rock in front of him, but a great nade over the top will take down one player from R8 there. With limited vision as well. It's a great arc on that one.
Brilliant little find, but will he have drawn the ire of too many around him? Mad Bulls feeling the burn as Kaya roll them down. 2 players fall, and that will be them done and dusted for the match. Kaya seem to be on the warpath here. 8 elims already. Let's see how much further they can go.
Yeah, I think for Kaya as well, it's important to consider that when they were playing on this northwest side, they would continue to get knowledge, to get information. Silas is great at that type of thing alongside with Wild, where they were consistently wrapping out in the vehicles. So they knew sort of what was going on up here. They knew Mad Bulls were a much weakened team, so they wrap upwards. They don't really want to get stuck in that situation alongside with VP, but a nice nade from Soez over towards Thundertalk will take down at least one. Doesn't quite have the angle yet to confirm onto it, but I don't think Thundertalk really have too many options here.
Yeah, really don't. They're starting to run out. Barrel getting a little dry now. Sighting wants to peek over the top, but you know how dangerous the hump of this bridge is. We'll see if so easy. He's going to be able to do it though. Not quite connected through the smoke. 2 players run around behind, and a nice little flex out for Thundertalk. Will anybody spot it? Kaya will have heard the shots. They'll be looking. You can guarantee that much. We'll see if they're able to find it. Doesn't look like they will. Maybe a little bit of time for Thundertalk to play with. Amori now, the last player for R8. Joker steps up. He's not going to find it. Another player goes down. Sakura falls. Tony K as well.
Oh my
This
God.
hole has just been a blast. A little assist from Ulf on the off angle. But how has he survived that? What a hold on the inside. Don't think he's going to last too much longer, but that is a great little clip for him.
Having Amuri in the wreckage of broken vehicles, but as sharp as the scrap metal around him, looks to put a little bit more damage on. Quick Molotov over towards Joker to try and confirm the elimination point and get some more underneath the belt. Has a little bit more to work with. Smokes out front side. Can't believe Amuri lives through that. Mom enough in the distance as well. Not likely to even try and attempt to get near him. Throws out another Molotov, and that should do the trick. I don't think he got the flush over towards that player, so he's looking to confirm it, but he's already gone.
He's not there. No more. Not a morsel. Mori, though, surviving next to a tanky for Orangutan. Both of them hunkering down, trying to lock it in for their teams, get a couple of placement points on board, because we are now into placement point territory. See if Ulf can survive on this push. They were able to defend against the Wolves. But Kaya might be too tall an order. They've already found a knock. A north side shift does keep a tanky in, but you can imagine that APG are going to be trying to bear down upon him. Amori already feeling the brunt of it.
I mean, not for gaming, this is what we're talking about. Get them into a 4-man position towards the end of the game. That's where they can start sweeping a little bit, but there is consistent angles that are being available here. It's such a rough scenery to play in, where any little mistake in terms of sightlines that you leave capable for yourself, you're going to take damage from. Kaya continues on their mission to take down the entirety of the northern hemisphere of this circle and doing fantastically at it. They've already put in a lot of damage over towards Ulf and probably limited a lot of the supplies, but now VP makes their wrap up over towards that north side, and Kaya instantly is responding.
They're moving back on over. They sent a lot of their players out to that east. Virtus Pro read that quite nicely. Thundertalker actually managed to get a full reset here. A tanky finally may actually have to stand up and take a fight, but the nade is just too strong. Doc had the run out as well, and it will be the end. 6th place, locked in, 1 elim for Orangutan there, and they will not be able to survive into the later portions of this game. Thundertalk making the cross, and they will be able to do so with 2 players. They still got a backstop to deal with, and a player knocked as well. That just came through as a res, so they're up as 4 once more, but can the other 2 rejoin?
This is great damage coming through from Sing right now. They have to drop down the tactical covers to try and keep themselves up, but a double in the back line will take down 2. Sighting walks straight past the nade there, takes it on the shoulder, and Doc now has to do the impossible.
With only 1 player standing, Doc needs to come up big for them to survive for a longer into this match. Another nade but on top, it's going to keep the pressure on, but the res is going through all this while. In the meantime, over on the northwest side, Virtus Pro and Regnum Kaya starting to pop off, and it's Regnum Kaya to hold their nerve. Only one knock seen, and nobody's in a position to capitalize, because Ulf are more preoccupied on the southeast edge, looking towards Thunder Talk, as APG fall as well. That is going to be them done and dusted. Regnum Kaya on the north edge, looking to try and get the reset, but there are still shots flying their way.
I mean, for Regnum Kaya, though, it has been a hell of a day for them already. Loxy does go down as he attempted to move further up. This is great management and good control from Ulf right now between two separate squads. They had the higher ground. They're trying to work with it. Smokes are flowing through right now, but you can see 0 nades on the cards for the boys on Regnum Kaya on the top of your screen. But I think that may be a lie. I'm not sure.
Well, done well. We'll have to wait and see if they're able to loose any. Certainly would be a great boon to them.
Ulf's got nothing.
Ulf are completely barren on the old supply cupboard there. Regnum Kaya actually able to clock a shot over towards King, keeping Ulf safe. Scarface might have gone down there with just a little moment longer on that spray from King, but he is denied. Regnum Kaya able to save him. Scarface back up with that first aid kit.
I mean, for Ulf, they are definitely struggling in terms of utility, in terms of gear. Scarface playing this close as well is dangerous, but it's necessary. Has to be done to keep Regnum Kaya at bay in the coming future. I mean, Thunder Talk off an insane day yesterday, a pretty difficult crossing for them. I think the most surprising thing about this game is Thunder Talk being on 4 players at this stage of the game. I think they must have been knocked multiple times. And I don't think once used the recall beacon during this match, which is even more impressive. So I think this has been fantastic from Thunder Talk. Now it's a question of whether they can actually close out the game, or will Regnum Kaya sweep through with their 3 players, because crossing this open ground is very difficult. But Thunder Talks have 13 nades to do it, but no smokes, which is the critical factor, which Regnum Kaya, they've got all of them.
They've ignored them. It's all or nothing. Ulf have found a nade from somewhere. They've been able to pick one up from a box, but catch. He's going to be dropped down by King, and the 4 players from Thunder Talk trying to take down the off angles from Ulf as Silas actually gets spotted. Scarface. He would have gone down if they hadn't have taken King out on that spray. Oh, they're regretting that decision now. Thunder Talk, though, mounting the pressure. Regnum Kai, I think they were up on 12 elims. We'll see if they can get a couple more, because Eren not going to be able to defend in the face of the onslaught from Thunder Talk. Zedwolf breaking out wide, and the 2-piece here for Regnum Kaya needs to be impeccable.
I mean, I don't think it's possible. With all these nades available for Thunder Talk, it is going to be so difficult. You know generally where they're coming from. Thunder Talk looking to take yet another game in their favor. Zedwolf and Wild will have to pull out something extraordinary here if they want to win this one out, but I find it highly doubtful. Wild sending all the way on the side, but them using this little cliff towards their western edge, their advantage, and now it is Wild in this 1v4.
Oh, they isolate it. They all move up. They get one. Wild looking for the spray. You're right. He's managed to get 2 here. Maybe able to give them the slip. This is the final zone. It closes central. Wild, if he can hold a central position for just long enough, maybe the blue zone will put too much of a hurry up on these reses. Zedwolf does get flushed away, but a 1v4, I just don't think so. Wild looks for more on the angle. King steps up for the challenge, and he's good for it. I thought he might have stepped a little bit too far there, but Regnum Kaya fall. It is Thunder Talk to get another chicken dinner. Blank, they're not satisfied with 1 day. They want 2 at the top of the tables.
I mean, it was a crazy run out from Wild, but you got to respect that Thunder Talk already had sightlines down that way. Knew the Wild probably would be rotating to get the clean lineup angle down the edge of that hillside. So really, really well done. I think Regnum Kai, you can be pretty pleased that game. Not quite getting the chicken dinner does feel slightly rough, but overall, I think that was way, way better than yesterday.
Absolutely. I mean,
we game, and you know who's gonna win this game.
I don't think you could have asked for a better start, right?
No, 100% not. But you know, it wasn't a win, but they came out with a much better performance. And is it not a win? It's not a win, but it's a top 4 and a solid top 4 that sets the tone for the rest of the day. Fingers crossed.
Hey, we'll take those all day. You know what else? Start of the game, right? We did see that hot drop. See a big mover and shaker. It's got to be Regnum Kaya, right? I mean, where were they at the start of the day? They're in 9th place here, Neptune?
Yeah, they were 13th, I think it was. So they've really stepped up now to where they're only 5-6 points away from a top 7. So if they keep